Okay, so I took this first line here on that cable. I'm going to take the first line and I'm going to put it into the first channel of my Neve preamp. Then I'm going to take the second line of the snake cable out there and I'm going to put it into the second channel of the Neve preamp. Now the way that I have the patch bay working is that this is hardwired to the Neve output, and the Neve output is hardwired into inputs 5 and 6 on the ensemble. And so I don't need to put any more cables here. It's just the audio is just going to drop straight from the Neve input down to the Neve output and then straight into the ensemble. So we're going to create 2 new audio tracks, mono. And then these next 2 are going to be the different bass parts. So I like to color those a deep red. Call this bass sub, and then call this next track bass attack. We know that the bass sub is going to come from the Neve first channel, which I've pre-labeled, and the bass attack is going to be coming from the Neve second channel. And so far we've got some signal. Cool. So I tell myself, indicate certain kinds of bass parts. So I go to the 0, the fourth string, I guess, on a bass, and I palm mute that. These are all just little bass, little riffs that'll help us fill the vocal gaps, and that's pretty much it. Huh? Well, I'm not keeping that vocal track. That was just a scratch. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh man, start it again.
Growing colder as you
Got some Boss pedals here. Let's see, using a noise suppressor, delay, tremolo, flanger, and a chorus. But as you can see, all the effects are really pulled way back. The mic set up. Got an SM57 right at the cone. See if we can see the cone. Trick is to use a flashlight. You shine it in there, and then you could see the cone. And if we line up the camera, so it's pointed just off the cone, and then the 414 is pointed to the right of that little cone thing. So that's the tone, and it's also slightly back from the SM57. That was the best place so that there wasn't any phase issues. Then we got our acoustic panels, and that's just to keep the sound from going over to that wall and coming back into the 414, really, because the dynamic mics have a pretty good, they're pretty good at keeping reflections out. Just like the bass, we're going into the first and second of these, of the snake, first and second input. Snake goes over to my room. Very long snake cable. Here's a studio. Comes over into the back of the patch bay, and it shows up like I showed on the bass. Shows up right here. Those are the first two coming out of the patch bay into the Neve left and right. And the Neve is right over here. And so we see the first one, 414 condenser mic. You got that way back. I probably should have it a little more up and then pull this back, but that's okay. This is the dynamic mic. And then we go, like I said earlier, out of the Neve, down Neve output, and that Neve output is hardwired down into the inputs on the Ensemble 5.6. Here's the Apogee Ensemble 5.6, and then that goes into the computer and shows up on our screen right here.
Growing colder as
I just got a new plugin, which I'm very excited about. Let's get the plugin going over here. My new plugin, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, an active equalizer from Mic DSP. This thing is a beast. Dave Pensado just made a video about this thing, and it is sweet. You can EQ, then you can compress that area. Upward compression. You can have an external side chain. It's awesome.